Let's begin. All right. So this is your lower primary math lesson, right? If you are in the upper primary at P5, P6, okay. Also, you're welcome to join us. Also, don't worry about it. All right. So you take it as a revision. So these topics will be mainly taught in actually primary 4 lah. But if you're in primary 3, it's okay. Also, why? Because you will learn something extra. Then when you reach P4, or maybe in primary 3, your teacher give you something more challenging. No problem. You know how to answer it. All right, in a faster way, in an easier way. All right, so don't worry, this is for you. Okay, so usually I start off with what you need for this lesson. Okay, if you have the notebook or exercise book with you, that is great. All right, you can actually write down some of the important notes inside the exercise book. Okay, the next thing is if you have the prerequisite worksheet, right, the class prerequisite worksheet, that would be great also. So you can actually start to do the drawing of the model, writing down of the solution along with me. That would be great. Hello, Yan Jie. All right. And of course, your stationery lah. And you know me lah. If you look at my videos and my lessons, all this, my models very colorful one. Yeah, I can be an artist in drawing model, man. All right. So if you have some colorful pens, it will be great also. So you can actually bring out some colors to your models. You can better understand how you can cut the models into different sizes for your better understanding. All right. And also your attention and focus that will be needed for this lesson. Cool. All right. So if you got print out the worksheet, right, the class prerequisite, you can see that, yeah, it's a lot of questions, right? Don't worry, we will not be finishing all the questions today. Don't worry. All right. This section is being split into 2 parts, today and next Friday. Next Friday, the same time at 4:30 also. All right. Okay. Yan Jie, my name is not pronounced as how you call me. Oh no, then pronounced as what? Yan Jie, right? No, man. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. All right, let's come back to these 7 things that we are going to cover within these 2 weeks. So it's related to whole numbers and also a little bit of fractions. We'll do the fractions next week. Okay? So today, right, we'll be doing supposition and guess and check. This one I covered the previous time already. I covered the previous times. Just take it as a revision, all right? So I want to make sure that all these 7 kind of problems, some 7 concepts that is linked to word problems, right, or word problems, whole numbers, is all in this lesson. All right, so you'll be able to just do a one-shot revision. Okay, so bear with me on the supposition and guess and check portion. So we'll be doing a little bit of unit stacker. All right, so we'll be talking about like how many times, or maybe a little bit of fraction, like somebody got 2/3 of somebody, something like that. Then you have to learn to draw your units. All right, things like twice, thrice, and all this. All right, next, gap and difference. Okay, I will show you what is gap and difference later. Don't worry. And something called before and after. All right, this is a very, very important portion of the problem sum for whole numbers. All right, before this, what happened? After this, what happened? Must I draw 2 models and all this? Later, we will go into that. Okay? So today, our objective, right? Today, our objective, we will stop here. We will cover 4 different concepts of problem solvings relating to whole numbers. That's our objective. Hello, Nico. Hello, Sharon. All right, so that is our objective for today. Don't worry about number 5, number 6, and number 7, and the other fractions one. That one will be covered on next Friday. All right, next Friday, the last day of April at 4:30. So that one is like the continuation of this one. This is like part 1. Next week will be part 2, the finale. All right. Okay, come. Let's go into the first kind of concepts immediately. We talk about something called guess and check and supposition method. All right. So I'll be using 2 different methods. You see which method you like. Important is you must understand that method. Can? If you can understand that method, you can always duplicate and use it very often. Once you're very confident, you're able to execute it no time. All right. So please use the method that you are comfortable with. I know many P3s, right? They like to use something called guess and check. It's okay. In primary 6, you use guess and check also can. Nobody laugh at you. Important thing is you must understand the process, right? Understand the procedure and get to the right answer. Can? All right. If you can understand supposition method, it's even better lah. All right. Come, let's talk about this person. Number 1. So usually we talk about guess and check or supposition method, right? We talk about what? Oh, must be the chicken and goat question. No. Not every time chicken and goat, please. Not every time chicken and goat. Please remember that. All right. It can be what? It can be bicycle and tricycle, what? Correct or not? All right. And down here, they're talking about wheels instead of legs. Can you see not? So don't always have this idea that guess and check is always what? Chicken and goat. All right. It's not always like that. Can talk about what? Vehicles also. Can. Later, I'll show you 2 more examples that we can talk about relating to supposition or guess and check. Not chicken and goat. Okay. So down here, what do we have? We have 27 bicycles and tricycles. How many bicycles? How many tricycles? I don't know. If I know, I can answer the question already. Duh. All right. Then what do we know? There are 66 wheels in total. Oh. Can you see that this question, there are 4 information? Where got 4? Sure, your math got problem. Got. First information is there are total of 27 bicycles and tricycles. First information. Second information, there are 66 wheels. Third information, 1 bicycle got 2 wheels. This one is the hidden information. Sometimes the question never give you. All right, but you need to know lah. And what is a tricycle? If you make a guess, triangle. Triangle got how many sides? 3 sides, right? Tricycle, 3 wheels also lah. Can you see? So actually, right, for guess and check or supposition method, right, there are 4 information. Usually these 4 will come out one. All right. So you can actually apply something called guess and check or supposition. So guess and check, what do I usually do? Okay. So I know got 27 bicycles and tricycles. How many bicycles? How many tricycles? I don't know, right? So how? I will just take the center number as best as I can. So if there's a 27, right? I try to what? Divide by 2. I know many of you like to divide by 2 one. All right. Hey, but 27 odd number, how to divide by 2? Smart lah you. All right. So if I take 27 divided by 2, right, it's actually a 13. All right. Remainder 1. Can? 13 remainder 1. So do I take 13 or should I take 14 or do I take 12? Just take something lah. You have to make the decision. All right, so since there's a 13 out there, let me just take a 13. Let me just start with 13. 13 what? Let me start off with 13 bicycles. Can you see the purple? The purple. All right, can you see the purple number 13? All right, so I guess there are 13 bicycles. All right, so I need to draw a 5 column. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. All right, in column 1, I talk about the number of bicycles. How many? I don't know, I'm guessing. Column 2, because 1 bicycle got 2 wheels, so I need to times 2 lah. Column 3 is what? Number of tricycle. And column 4 is 1 tricycle got 3 wheels, so need to times 3. And the last one, we are comparing about the total, right? So the total must match lah. Ready? Okay, so if there are 13 bicycles, right, how many tricycles are there? So here you have to take your 27 minus your 13, right, to give you a 14. Right, remember the number of bicycle and the number of tricycle must add up to 27. That's one rule. Okay, so 1 bicycle got 2 wheels, right? 2 bicycle times 2 lah. 3 bicycle times 3 lah. 13 bicycle times 2 lah. All right, so 13 times 2 will give you a 26 wheels. Is that okay? Use a bit of mental sum. All right, use a bit of mental sum to help you. 1 tricycle got 3 wheels. 2 tricycle got 2 times 3. 3 tricycle got 3 times 3. 14 tricycle? 14 times 3. So actually, if you don't know what is 14 times 3, don't panic. At the side, do a working now. Right? You know how to do working, right? This long multiplication, you should get a 42. So just put your 42 into your total wheels down here. And remember, there must be 66 wheels to guarantee that it's correct. So how? We take 42 plus 26. Can you do a quick multiplication? Sorry, can you do a quick addition? 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. Hey, very close, you know. All right. I want 66 wheels. I got 68 wheels down here. Very close. You're almost there. Good job. Good job. All right. You should feel a bit happier, a bit comfortable. Can? All right. So now, I need what? I need lesser wheels. Can you see that? 68 wheels is too many. I need lesser. So how? I try to reduce on the what? I try to reduce on the one that has more wheels. So tricycle got more wheels, right? So I reduce tricycle. I reduce the tricycle to becomes 13. Can you see? All right. So from 14, it dropped down to 13. If there are 13 tricycles, how many bicycles? So I take what? 27 minus 13 is back to 14 down here. Can you see? So I'm guessing that there's 13 tricycle. Okay, so if there's 14 bicycles, one bicycle, 2 wheels, 14 bicycles, 28 wheels. 13 tricycle, 13 times 3, this one I know. Mental sum, 39, right? So you take 39 plus 28. 9 plus 8 is a 7 behind, is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 67. Hey, I'm getting even closer. I'm getting almost there. All right, but it's not the correct answer yet. One more step. Bring down the tricycle to 12. Because it's working, it's in the right direction. So if there are 12 tricycle, 27 minus 12 will give me a 15 bicycle. 15 bicycle will give me a 30 wheels. 12 tricycle will give me a 36 wheels. 12 times 3 is 36. So it's good for you to learn your 12 timetable. Up to 12 timetable will be good enough. All right. And now you add 30 plus 36. Yes. Answer is what? 66. Isn't that what the question is looking for? So now you can answer the question. How many what? How many bicycles are there? So your answer will be there are 15 bicycles. And this will easily give you some marks. Woo! Thank you, teacher. Can? All right. So moving on to something called supposition method. All right. So for some of you, the P4 like to use something called supposition method. If you can understand, please use it. It will be a little bit, actually a lot faster. How come? Because you don't have to draw this entire column thing. Sometimes you take ruler and draw, or you don't take ruler and draw. It becomes very unneat. All right, it becomes very untidy. Got such word, not unneat. It becomes very untidy. So when it becomes very untidy, right, it's very hard to present nicely. All right. So if you can learn this method also. All right. So supposition method is like an assumption. It's like guess and check one. So now you say what? Oh, I suppose what? I suppose all the what? I suppose all the bicycles and tricycle all are what? You choose either bicycle or tricycle. But when you do a lot of supposition, right, you can see a pattern. What's the pattern? If the question asks you to find what? Bicycle. The question asks you to find bicycle. All right. You start off with the opposite. You start off with tricycle. After you start off with tricycle, at the end, you will get bicycle one. All right. So that is the pattern. So learn by pattern also. Math is all about pattern also. So you suppose all are, question is looking for bicycle, you find tricycle. Suppose all are tricycle. All right. So you assume all are tricycle. Let your teacher know what you're assuming lah. Okay. So how many tricycle you have? You're assuming all of them are tricycle. Means all 27 of them are tricycle. And tricycle got how many wheels? One tricycle, 3 wheels, right? So all 27 got 3 wheels. I don't care. Even the bicycle also got 3 wheels. All right. I'm assuming that everybody got 3 wheels. So what's 27 times 3? All right. You do a quick working on the right. You should get a 81. Can? So 81 wheels. All right. There are 81 wheels in total. Hey, but something wrong lah. Question say that there's only 66 wheels, right? Okay, you are right. So let's go and find a difference. How come got this difference in wheels? So I take the 81 wheels minus the 66 wheels. All right, that will give me a quick subtraction. Borrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, and a 15. So there are these 15 what? Extra wheels. Oh, there are these 15 extra wheels. So where did these 15 extra wheels come from? Remember, you're assuming that all are tricycle, right? So even the bicycle, one wheel come out from the bicycle, you know. Got one wheel start to come out from the bicycle. It's very weird, but it's okay. All right. So here, the next step, you compare what? You compare the differences. All right. You compare the differences between the number of wheels a bicycle and a tricycle have. So one bicycle got 2 wheels. One tricycle got 3 wheels. So what's the difference between them? It's the 1 wheel, right? All right. So one extra wheel for every bicycle. One extra wheel for every bicycle. Okay. So every bicycle come out one extra wheel. Okay. So the next question is, these 15 extra wheels, right? It comes from where? It must have come from the bicycle lah, because all the tricycle already got 3 wheels, right? Bicycle only supposed to have 2 wheels, but every one of these bicycle come out 1 wheel. So how many are there? All right, so you take a 15 to divide by 1, all right, to give you 15 what? 15 bicycles. All right, isn't it the same answer? Without drawing any columns. Can you see that? All right, so the supposition method is faster. To cut the long story short, right, some of you like to memorize the method. Not very good way of doing math lah, but if you want to, right, all right, just for what? Just for checking purposes and all this, right? Look at the symbol. It's a times, followed by a minus, followed by a minus, followed by a divide. It's always in this format. All right, don't believe, later we do a few more examples. Is that okay?